So today is June 21st, 2014. Sayadaw would like to continue with the discourse on the Metta, titled as the Metta as a human power. So Metta, loving kindness, is a protection for all of us, and also very conducive to concentration and tranquility of mind. So we, from time to time, become agitated with the negative emotion or mental defilements, kilesa, and then four kinds of the meditation are recommended to develop. We call the noble abode, or the noble lifestyle. These are metta, compassion, and so on. So this metta meditation is also described as a meditation of the multiple purposes. So for all purposes, metta is required and helpful. So metta meditation is described as Sabataka Kammatthana, multi-purpose meditation. So metta, and there are also other meditation we call guardian meditation. And metta also come under this title as a guardian meditation, like metta recollection of the one's death, and then the contemplation of the repulsiveness of the body, and these are called the guardian meditation. Metta is one of the guardian meditation. Saturaka Bhavana. And then the other meditations are called Patihariya meditation. We should develop for certain purposes. So Metta is multi-purpose meditation. It's essential to develop for multi-purposes. So as mentioned last days, so 500 monks, and they develop mindfulness, but they failed to develop loving kindness. So even though they are virtuous and practicing monks, they are not very saved. They are disturbed by the evil spirits and so on. So sati, mindfulness alone, is not fully productive. So we need metta on top of the sati. So yesterday Sayadaw explained metta, how to develop metta, by sending our love and wishes to all living beings in general. That's what is called the Sabha Sanghahaka metta. The metta we send to all living beings in general, Sabha Sanghahaka metta. And then the four pairs of metta. So the metta we send to all living beings divided into two parts. So four pairs. So visible, invisible, there are beings, visible and invisible. And there are beings frightened and not frightened, and beings living near and far, and living having more rebirth and no more rebirth. So we divided all living beings into two parts from four aspects, four perspectives, and we sent metta all living beings to be well, happy, and peaceful. So today, Sayadaw, we deal with the three triple beings to send metta. So first of all, we send metta to all living beings in general, and then we send metta all living beings divided into two categories. So the 4 pairs. Now we are going to send metta to all living beings, divided into 3 categories, in terms of size and so on. So first of all living beings are divided into 3 categories in size. So first we have to imagine all living beings, and in size, some are long, some are short, some are medium. So not only reciting verbally, not enough. Reciting verbal recitation alone is not enough. We have to send our love and wishes wholeheartedly. So we are suggested to visualize all living beings in size. Some are long, others short, and others medium. So in Pali, Diga, Rasa, and Majjhima, long, short, and medium. So here Pali, the Buddha used Pali word, Diga, Rasa, and Majjhima. So it is said all celestial beings like the deity and spirits and Brahma, they understand Pali language. Pali language is considered as a universal language. So all invisible beings, they understand the Pali language. So if you can send your love in Pali, so maybe you are more understood by celestial beings. But anyway, we can use any language we understand, English or Vietnamese or whatever language we can use. What matters most is we develop pure and unconditional love. So here we divide the all living being in 3 sizes: long, short, and medium. So here long refer to the long living beings like the snakes, and short means refer to the living beings like the turtle or the mouse or squirrel, and medium is not very big, not much bigger than human or not smaller than human. It's like the cow or bull, something like this. They are medium. So it's quite important to visualize all living beings in size. Some are smaller than human, some are bigger than human, some are as similar in size with the human. So the long, short, and medium. So there are living beings, long, short, and medium. May all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. We should send our love and wishes in this way repeatedly, again and again. That's how we should develop metta, love and kindness. So now, as the 3 triple, one of the 3 triple is the living beings are divided into 3 categories in length: long, short, and medium. Now the second triple, the living beings are divided in size: big, small, and medium. So the Pali original authentic Pali text is very briefly documented because there's a lot of limitation. So commentary explanation is sometimes very reliable to understand in detail about the Pali, authentic Pali text. So quite often we have to rely on the commentary explanation. Here, as a second trouble, the beings are divided in size, big, small, and medium. So there are beings in the ocean, on the earth, and in the space. On the earth, there are big beings like the rhino or elephant, and in the ocean, in the water, there are the big animal like the whale and so on. And in the space, also there are invisible celestial beings like Asura, spirits, and so on. So on the earth, or in the ocean, or water, or in the space, there are living beings. They can be divided in size, big, small, and medium. So we visualize all living beings divided in size, and send our love and wishes that there are beings big, small, and medium. May all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. So we have to recite wholeheartedly. And here at the Tathagata Meditation Center, the Sayadaws, monks, they are reciting Metta Sutra, and yogis, meditators, listening to Metta Sutra, and meditators themselves also develop Metta by reciting Metta chanting. So in this way here we are developing Metta, loving kindness. So and at the same time we accumulating the great amount of merit. So the triple is all living beings are divided into 3 categories in size or in weight. So the Buddha used different terms for different people with a different spiritual background, ajasaya. So the same meaning, sometimes the Buddha used different terms. So now the Buddha used different terms to describe all living beings in size or in weight. So fat or the big, and then small and medium. So there are many living beings in size. They are regarded to be very fat, like the rhino and elephant. They gain a lot of weight, and they are regarded fat animals or fat living beings. And many other living beings are very thin and small, like the lizard, and they are things, or the snake. They are very thin. And in between, living beings are medium size. They like dog or cat and something like this. So all living beings can be divided into 3 categories in or size or weight. And among the human beings or among the animals, also we can divide it into 3 categories. For example, human beings. So among us, some of us are very fat, some are very thin, and some are just medium. And among the animals, also some animals are fat, some animals thin, and some are medium. And the same with the spirits or invisible beings. they also have three body size things and fat and medium. Especially in the U.S. and Western country, many people can be seen very fat, and some are very things, especially in the other countries. And medium-sized people also a lot. So there are different people in different size and different weight, and among the animal also different size and different weight. So anyhow, we visualize all living beings, and then we send our love and wishes for them to be happy and healthy. So it's very important to develop the spirit of love, or spirit of unconditional love. So wherever we are and whatever we do, whether we are going, standing, or sitting, lying down, in whatever physical position we are in, so we should spend our life with such a wonderful spirit of love, unconditional love. So that triple, we are taught to send our love and wishes to all living beings divided into three sizes. Thus, there are beings, the fat, thin, and medium. May all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. That's how we are taught to send our love and wishes to all living beings. So, and then the Buddha taught to send metta in different way to the 500 monks. So to keep our mindset pure and peaceful, we have to send metta from the by means of the removing, by means of wishing or removal of the misfortune from all living beings. So living beings are naturally selfish and hostile. They often hostile to others. They want to harm others. So unless we develop mindfulness, unless we are mindful, we are also selfish and hostile and aggressive to others. So people are always likely to deceive others and likely to hurt and harm to others. So that's why it's quite important for all of us to develop the mindset or spirit of brotherhood, or family spirit. So among the family members, so we go together, we do things together through thick and thin. Family members, father, mother, brothers, so all family members, they are working together through thick and thin. So they don't cheat, or they don't deceive, or they don't despise each other among the family members. So that's we call the spirit of family, or family spirit, or spirit of brotherhood. So that kind of mindset of brotherhood should be developed to all living beings. We should feel all living beings as our own family members. All living beings are our fellow beings, our fellow family members. We should keep this kind of mindset. We should develop this kind of mindset and send our love and wishes. May none deceive any others. That's how we develop metta. So another way to send metta to all living beings is in Pali, na parobara nikobeta nadi minyita, and so on. So living beings are normally they look down upon others, so they despise others. Suppose, for example, we are virtuous. We develop the higher level of concentration. We attain the high level of psychic power. So, and we are suppose highly educated, and we are belong to very powerful and prosperous society, and we are economically, socially very high class. Then we are likely to look down upon others. People who are not as virtuous as we are not as educated as we are, not wealthy as we are, and then we look down upon them, we despise them, and also the one nationalities, the people or the one nationalities look down upon people of another nationalities. So that's why here the Buddha taught us, when we see each other's whatever nationalities, we should see with the loving eyes. Piya Jaguhi Sampasamana, that we looking each other with the loving eyes. And we think about how can we help others so that we can live harmoniously, unitedly, like a milk and water, so blended very well. So whatever nationalities and whatever color and whatever country or origin we are in, we should look at each other with the loving eyes. That's the Buddha teaching. We should not look down upon others, and we should not despise anyone else, whoever it may be, uneducated or educated, or wealthy or unwealthy, or virtuous or unvirtuous, whoever or whatever he or she is, we should look at him or her with loving eyes. So we should not despise anybody, whoever, whatever he or she may be. So here the metta is we should send from this perspective. May no one despise any others on earth. That's how we should develop metta from these aspects. So in the Dhatu Saraka Sutta, the Buddha described how to treat each other with the loving kindness. And then the Buddha encouraged us to wake up, to get up with the metta, loving kindness. Every time we wake up and get up, we should be in love to all living beings. So waking up with the loving kindness, go to bed with the loving kindness. There are many living beings who are weaker than we are, who are poorer than we are, financially poorer than we are, and then less educated, less fortunate than we are. And naturally, we are likely to bully or oppress other people, other beings who are weaker than we are. So that's why the Buddha taught us not to harbor or cultivate such a oppressive or harmful spirit or mindset. Instead, we should send our love and wishes to all living beings to be free from harm and oppression, So in this regard, the Buddha taught us to develop metta by wishing, may no one wish any harm to anybody. So this is how to develop metta. So when we develop metta, or when we set our love and wishes to all living beings, we should keep this wholesome mindset, or the brotherhood and family love. And without metta, it's very difficult to live a peaceful and peaceful life and a successful life. So here altogether, the Buddha taught us 11 kinds of the metta, or the metta to send to 11 divisions or living beings. So all the 500 monks, they sent metta, and by developing this way, or all living beings into the 11 kinds. So they are loved by the devas, guardian devas, or the three guardian devas. So when the monks, 500 monks, went back to the forest where they failed to develop mindfulness, thanks to the metta, they were all warmly welcomed by the guardian devas and three guardian devas. And the guardian deva, they said, "Oh, we are long looking forward to seeing you. Why you are coming so late?" And all the monks are warmly welcome, and they are well protected by the devas. These are very obvious benefits they gain from the loving kindness. So all the 500 monks, they develop metta as instructed by the Buddha, anywhere, anytime, whether they are walking or standing or sitting or lying down. As long as they are awake, they are developing loving kindness. So gradually they develop concentration and tranquility, so they can smoothly develop the Vipassana insight. They see their body to be repulsive and disgusting, and this body is composed of the 32 anatomic parts, like the hair, body hair, and the skin, and so on. Nothing is beautiful. Everything in the body is actually, in reality, they are disgusting and foul and filthy. So they focus on their body, and they develop the awareness of body or contemplation on the body. So gradually they develop progressive Vipassana insight. So this body is compared to the earthen pot. So before baked, the earthen worm, before baked, they are very fragile, easily broken any time. So in the same way, this body is fragile and breakable any time, like a earthen worm. So they realize impermanence of the body. They develop the insight into the impermanence. And in this way, they develop progressive Vipassana insight step by step. So the Buddha, at that time, living far away from their place, about the 100 yojana away. So one yojana is set 8 miles. So the Buddha saw all the monks developing progressive insights, Vipassana insight. Then the Buddha came over to their place by exercising the psychic power. So immediately Buddha appeared in front of the monks and gave Dhamma talk. So the Buddha gave Dhamma talk on the impermanent nature of the mind and the matter. So body and mind should be seen as a earthen world, very breakable and fragile. Actually, mind and body are rising and passing away every moment. So you should see the mind and body changing and rising and passing away every moment. And then the Buddha said, you should protect your mind with the mindfulness. The mind should be built or set up like a city, like a royal city, which is well protected with the city hall and a moat and so on. So in the same way, this mind, our minds should be well protected with the mindfulness, so that the mental defilements, enemy or mental defilements, cannot invade the city or our mind, our heart. And also the Buddha said, with the powerful weapon of wisdom, we should defeat the enemy or the kilesa, we call Mara, the evil spirits or the kilesa, and destroying the attachment to the mind and the body. So that's the brief Dhamma talk given by the Buddha to the 500 monks. Because the Buddha see they making remarkable progress in the practice. So listening this Dhamma, the 500 monks they attain the enlightenment, the full enlightenment. They became all arhats. So these are how the all 500 monks became arhat based on the loving kindness practice. So here are 500 human beings, 500 monks, and then they live harmoniously with the spirits, with the loving kindness and compassion. They practice meditation successfully. Taking this example, Sayadaw wish may all living beings and all meditators here practice the loving kindness meditation and develop Vipassana insight stage by stage very smoothly and successfully until we all attain Magga Phala enlightenment. That's all for today.